Please, boat. Please work for me. Don't break like a potato chip. Okay. Just make it over and make it to the end. And that's all we gotta do. Come on, boat. Come on, please. Please. No, why you always gotta break on me, man? Why? Ow. Man, now I'm very hungry. Let me get a snack. No, I'm tired of eating red meat. These pork chops are massive. I mean, look at the size of them. All I feel like is I'm eating is bread, man. I don't want this. No, too many carbs. Man, I just wish there was some kind of berry or some fruit. I just need some sugar in my life. But, unfortunately, there's no fruit trees that exist. What? Cactus fruit tree? What? I could eat cacti? That's so strange. Yes, finally! Hello guys and welcome to another episode of Minecraft Through Time. So I think this is episode 58 of the series. Wow, it's been a lot. And then we're in alpha. I think this is the 13th episode of the installment of this season as well. Sheep, could you be quiet? I'm trying this intro. But anyways, as of last episode, we are in Minecraft alpha version 1.0.6 and this is Secret Friday update number 5. And we were unable to finish everything in the last episode because there's just so much sheep. Please be quiet, please. There's just so much added in the update that we just weren't able to get out in one episode. So first off, before we do anything, I did a lot off camera. That's because I've been really enjoying this world. So far, if you look right in front of me, right here, the tree farm, I decided to make a little chassis around it. Because supposedly, I don't know if I did it right, I think I made these a little too high, but these supposedly will prevent these saplings from growing to big trees. But these haven't even grown yet, so I don't even know what's going on. But yeah, hopefully that works, and usually you only need these wooden planks here, but I don't like floating blocks, that just doesn't look good, so I try to make something at least alpha style, just make it make more sense, if you know what I mean. Now, if we turn around, there's a huge thing, the biggest thing I probably worked on off camera. So I'm gonna need a bunch of wood for this. So let me just grab, sure, like half of that. That should be plenty. Because you see this, I built a little passageway. I don't know what you want to call it. A little obstacle course, I guess. Now I did have some trouble with it because it is kind of impossible to do it from some ways. Like, this is supposed to be the beginning, but I don't think one of this area is possible. I'll show you why. But yeah, I called it the Snowy Boat Rapids because it goes into snow. And I did make use of that snow duplication glitch to get all the snow for that. Because I don't want to dig out all this snow. There's only so much snow in my world, or my level, and I don't want to get rid of it all. But why don't we play around with it right now? So I have this chest full of boats, but I'm just going to craft my own for now. So trust me, we're going to need a lot, so I'm going to craft up 4 boats to have them hot and ready for us. So there we go. So, as a person calling on my video, these things literally must be underneath the publisher or the producer of Lay's, because these things crack and snap so easily like they're a potato chip. I don't know what a paper chip is, but they're pretty much that, if that exists. They're built out of balsa wood, I guess, even though they're made out of oak planks, or just wooden planks for now. Anyways, I'm babbling. Let's play out this obstacle course. So let me just smack this down here. And luckily the boat didn't break. So let's see if I could get through this course. Oh, the boat's so slow and it's tweaking. Ugh. So let's see if I could get up the first hill. Alright, good. Yeah, so that's the problem there. And even if I did get up, I think the stream is too powerful, so I won't even be able to get up that way. So unfortunately, you really can't go this way. So I hope that boat mechanics will get updated so they won't break as easily, so I'll actually be able to be comfortable to get enough momentum. Because I think that first part is possible, so that second one I don't think is. So I'm going to have to tweak it a little bit. However, I did build this thing pretty linear. It's kind of like in a C shape, and that's a fun part right there if we could get to it. And the end point is by this little melted snow area. So, unfortunately, the snow melts there for whatever reason. I mean, that's what I did with all the snow here. Remember, I dug it all out. But it should be able to stay stable. It shouldn't break here. So the snow should be able to not melt here. So yeah, this is the end point. There's no sign here. It's a little less structured. But that's okay. And hopefully I'll be able to go this way. So let's try it out. So there we go. We're in my boat. Let's go in F5. Come on. Push, push, push. So I have barely enough momentum, but I'm still able to do it. But yeah, see, it's much easier to go this way. So let's see if I can make this one. This one might be hard. Oh, that's my first boat break. That's okay. We got many boats. Oh, that one almost broke. Whoa, whoa. Okay, it's scary. Yes. Yes. Come on, push. Urgh. Yes. So I think I'm getting the hang of this now. Oh, that's going to be a hard one to do. Come on, go up the stream. No! Alright, I'm going to try again. I'm going to try again. I could do this, I promise you. This course is actually very difficult, and I really hope boats could be a little more elastic so they don't... You see? That's what happens when you could make it. You could see, you can make those, but they're very difficult, as you can tell. So let's make this turn. Now, I don't know if this one's possible, but I'm going to try. I'm surely going to try, but I think... Yeah. Even if I did make it, I think I would have a bounce back, so it would break anyways. So I'm going to keep on doing this course, so I'm going to recraft the boat. Alright, so here we are, 4 more boat rations. Hopefully we'll be able to make it up, but I don't think we're going to be able to. But I'll certainly try my best. So let's go up slowly. If we could go slow. Okay, I actually did make it up, but that one is impossible. Let's see if we could do the hardest one in the course. So come on, let's go. I know I won't be able to land it, but can I at least get to the top without it breaking? Whoa! No, I wasn't, but I was very close. Now, this is my favorite part of the course. Just let's climb up this stream. Oh, come on, Steve. Or, sorry. Come on, Corso. You're strong. Oh, I'm very strong. Alright, so we're on the clouds with all the clouds up here. It's a really cool view. And probably a view you probably haven't been able to see. So this is the whole base. It looks very nice with the cage of the plants here. The bridge I made, of course. That's the wheat farm, the wood shack, my alpha house. We got part of the course that I'm going to do. So I'm about halfway through the course, so maybe a little bit more. Of course, that leads to the monolith, which isn't rendered in yet. But that's the passageway, of course. And then you can see the winter area ended here. And here I haven't really been, but those are old infdev chunks. And look how amazing they look. I may explore them one day, you know, just to look around. It just looks really cool. I really love the infdev chunks. But anyways, I'm getting distracted. Let's see if we can make it down this cloud without dying. So we got 2 more boats. We should be able to make it, right? Oh, where am I going? Oh, it's nice and slow. I can't see anything. Oh, my boat broke. Oh well. Hopefully you're able to see that. I didn't press F5 too late, but that's okay. Let's go. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. I can make it to the end. I swear. So, no, don't break. This part's really hard. This is one of my favorite parts because you gotta like manage going too fast. And it bobs a ton, so you gotta be like careful with the backup key. Oh, my game lagged. Oh, but we're fine. We're fine. We're okay. Let's go. Go up. Easy. This is very easy. Oh, this part's very hard. It's the splishy splooshies. Come on, get down this. Oh, why you keep breaking boats? It's annoying. I don't know why my game's hitching though. Alright, we're nearly done with this. Let's see if I can make it to the end. I'm gonna go in F5 just to make it extra difficult. You see how much I'm bouncing up and down? Come on, turn. Don't hit the wall. Oh, we actually did hit the wall. I'm surprised it didn't break. Okay, we're alright. Oh, we're almost to the end. Almost there. Whoa, I'm lagging so much. Whoa, no. Okay, it's okay. We're almost to the end. I think I'll be able to get with this one boat. Alright, nearly there. Go up. Just the down is probably going to crack. Yeah. Alright, one more drop and I'll be able to make it. Here we are. Oh, it broke. That's so unsatisfying. Come on, I gotta end off in a boat. Really? Alright, last boat. There we go. Yay, I did it. First try, guys. First try. And my boat broke. Awesome. Yep. So that's my boat course. I try my best to go through it, but it's sorry, I can't speak English. The boats are just so unstable. And it's about to become night, but I do want to show you around just to show you like a little bit of the structure. Oh, it's becoming night. I might not have much time. But yeah, I just want to walk around. Let's get up here. Hurry up, me. So yeah, it's off down here. And you go around up over the tree. And I try to make my own supports for this, but I'm not very good. I'm not the best builder in the world, but I'm proud of it. So hopefully you enjoy it. And of course, I leave my world download for every episode. So if you want to play around with this on your own, feel free to do so. And if you make it on one try, I'll be very astonished. Like if you do that, I'm proud of you, because actually that takes so much skill. I don't even think it's actually possible. But yeah, thank you for watching this, and it's time to continue on the episode because I'm getting a little distracted. So let's move on. It's so funny. These boats are little stick generators. I have so many extra sticks from all these boats breaking. It's so funny. Alright, to end off what I did off camera, I finally finished the bunker path. It took only 4 episodes and about 2 months of work to complete. It didn't take 2 whole months, I just haven't had too much free time. I got a full-time job now, so I apologize I can't put out videos as much as I thought I would in the summer. But I'm still really trying, and this episode took extra long because of all the off-camera work. So hopefully episode 59 should come out sooner, but I can't promise anything right now. But yeah, let's just take a look. So I decided to make the whole passageway on the bottom to be wool. I think I did start this last episode. And then I made the sides to all be cobble, and the top to all be wooden planks. So now it's a nice passageway. It's not the coziest in the world, it's not the best in the world, but it's definitely nicer than having dirt smack in your face. It's much more structured, and now it at least feels like a real tunnel, with some comfort of a carpet. It's kind of backrooms feel, I guess, in a way. But yeah, I'll return back to you once I reach all the way to the end. Now, unfortunately, it is night, but I'm going to amplify the brightness so you guys can see more. But it actually is really cool to see the base at night. So, I'm not sure if the creature's been doing too much, but I have heard some sounds here. If you look, the structure is making right there is a little more built. I still don't know what he's building, but it does not look like the friendliest thing in the world. So I am a little bit afraid of it. It looks like he also tended his farm and also still forgot about those leaves there, which is quite silly. But I'd rather not make fun of him because he seems to be up to no good. So of course the clouds will be covering it, but yeah, it seems like he's building something, and he's continued to build it, and that's just concerning me. Hopefully it's just his own use and he's not trying to use it against me, but he's probably mad at me. But it is nice that I got this bubble so I can kind of spy on him. But yeah, time to return back to the base. Hello, cloud. Oh, beautiful. Oh, beautiful. The sun is rising. This is great news because we expand on the next part of the episode. Because, of course, as much as you guys enjoy probably looking at what I do off camera, it'd be quite boring if we just stayed on this forever. And there's still one last thing we need to explore for this Secret Friday update. But it requires generating new chunks. So, why don't we do that right now? So, first, let's plan out where we are going to go. So see ya in the maps. Alright, so we're in the maps here, and this is, of course, the episode 57 map, because this episode hasn't fully released. So I could add a map with the water feature here, but, I mean, there's no point if I'm just going to make one right after this episode. So anyways, we, of course, generate chunks here, because this is where the redstone area is, or the redstone chunks. We haven't generated back here, but I do want to save that for a little bit later. Of course, this is the if-def base with the creature. Look how unhappy he is with that little unhappy thing. And I feel that for generating new chunks, we could actually go across where this boat is and just go straight. So go boop, 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 boop. And right here where this lava is, almost to just fill in these chunks right here because they're just awkwardly here. And I think I see sand there. So that is good news for what we want to generate. So I'm going to try going this way, and it shouldn't generate too many chunks. And I'm going to do that with small render distance / fog, so it shouldn't generate too much. Because I am trying to keep this world compact, just so I can upload it to upload the world, and it's a lower file size, and it's also just really annoying the copy or alpha file format. So until we reach the beta file format or the anvil or whatever it's called, I'm going to try to keep this world size relatively short. But I do like exploring, and once like larger exploratory features get added, I will explore out a lot more. But this isn't too big of a feature, so I don't want to generate too many chunks for it. So yeah, Good talk? Alright, let's go back to the main world now. See you guys there. Okay, we are back in the game, and let's lower render distance to short. And let's go venturing on. So we're back in the world. It is so weird having small render distance. I don't miss being on my laptop where this was mandatory to actually get a decent frame rate. Of course, now this thing's a beast. My computer's still slightly dated nowadays, but 700 FPS, that's plenty. I record at 75, and I'll lower... Actually, I think I record at 80, and I lower it down to 70 for YouTube, and that even lowers down to 60. So yeah. So I think we should go straight from this tree here. So I'm gonna... Oh, I should try to make... Give me a second, let me get some dirt so I can make a little path this way so we know which way we're going. Okay, this should be plenty of dirt. Definitely is overkill. Sheep, I'll take your wool just because you guys are in the way. And this should be plenty of dirt. And I'm going to use torches, of course, to mark my path. So where do we say? I think in between this tree and this area should be good. So let's just go straight from the tree. I guess right here. So let's just go... And I'll just make like a vector here pointing that I'm going this way. There we go. So let's just go straight from here. And maybe we'll find something. I'll update you guys when I find something. Alright, seems to me that we have reached the water ending here. So I'm just going to make one last marking here. Or sorry, the ice ending. So I've been going a straight line. I haven't went too far. And we got some new lands here, although I think those were previously generated chunks. So we got to keep on going. And hopefully we'll find something cool. And I'll return back once I see something in the distance. And it looks like we will because the water level isn't too low there. So we found this little island here, but this is, unfortunately, this is not large enough to find what we want to find. I know we will be in new chunks as soon as we see the large Paul Spooner trees, but fortunately I don't see any even over there, so we got to keep on going. But I think we're getting close because I've been going quite a while and I'm almost out of dirt. Well, would you take a look, or oh my gosh, terrible English. Well, would you take a look at that? That is a Paul Spooner tree, which means these are 100% new chunks, and it looks like there's even another one there. So I'm going to bridge over there because, of course, this dirt path is taking us the right way. So let's go over there real quick. Alright, we made it to land. Let's go. Not that little tiny pathetic island there. And this pig seems to be excited as well. So let's place our torches so we know where we're going. And hopefully we can find what we're looking for. Do you see that? That's exactly what I was looking for. Of course we have to bridge across water, really. Give me a second. That's actually really interesting. I think this is a cave that's inside of this little pond here. That's a little dangerous. I'm going to cover that up real quick. But yeah, they're almost there. I'm going to show you those in a second. Just give me a second to bridge over there. So here we are. This is the last thing in the Secret Friday update. You see this? Cacti. They've been adding this update. Now, I don't want to go too far here because I don't want to generate too many chunks. But I forgot to torch my way here. So let's mark, I think this will be my marking for how farthest I could go. So just boom. Yeah, that looks silly. Hello, sheep. So yes, cacti. They've been added. They're really cool. And I've been putting it off, but we finally found them. So they're a full block, which is quite weird. And I wonder what will happen if I place a block next to it. Because typically they would just pop off and break. But these look like a full block. Oh, that was weird. I just took damage, you saw that? Hold on, you're telling me if I build off of Cactus, and it didn't pop off either, I noticed that too. Can I build on top of Cactus? Ow, why do I take damage? Why? Okay, but I can break fine. And it doesn't delete items, okay. Can I hug a cactus? Will I be safe? I could hug a cactus, but I can't place on a cactus. How does that make sense? What if I jump on top, or jump towards the side? Okay, what about on top? Ow. What about walking on it? Ow! Okay, this is weird. I don't like the cactus mechanics. I'm gonna take you. Ow! Alright, that's a weird... Why is it really big too? Oh, and it's big in my hands. This one when I dropped it. What's the drop button? There we go. Why does it look like that? Okay, that looks normal. Can I get the top view? Give me a second. What if I drop it right here on the corner? Let's go a little bit more. Yeah, let's try to get a bottom view of it. No! Give me a sec. Ah, you know what? You can see it from here. That's a very weird texture. There's no top texture. It's just the same texture wrapped around. And it seems like this grow 2 blocks tall. And of course I can make it 3 blocks and take damage. If I take out the bottom, will I take damage? Yes, of course. And it just randomly floats. That's weird. Ow, what? Oh, but it does have a bottom texture. Okay, if I jump, will I take damage? No. Okay. What if I break the bottom since it doesn't have any prickles? No, I still take damage. Ow, I gotta eat some bread. Really, game? Okay, so now we got 3 cacti. That was weird. It was dark there. But I think it's best to head back and play around with these cacti in my base because it's becoming night. Okay, I'm running back. Let's go back to our base before the zombies and the nasties go out to kill me. I just accidentally placed, and the cacti placed on dirt. So, looks like we're going to have a lot of fun playing around with this. What if I use a tool? Will I still take damage? Yeah, okay. I'm using a tool, not my hands, but... okay, game. Whatever. Notch. Hopefully those get changed. That's a little bit annoying mechanics. And hopefully they grow, because it'd be really annoying if to generate new chunks just to get more cacti. Because 3 is not too many, but it is enough for now. So that's nice. I am grateful that I found these without generating too many chunks. Okay, this is a very creepy path at night. It's so eerie, especially with the low fog. But we made it basically back to the base because once we reach the ice, we're basically there. So I'm just going to record the rest because I'm just going to show you how little of a walk it is to get back to the base at this point. And we're nearly there. Just give it about 20 more seconds and we'll, yep, there's the arrow. Although I think I made a second arrow. And you can literally see the tree farm. It looks like trees grew in it. And they're the right size. None of them are massive. That's good. So I am going to up my render distance all the way back to far now. Because, of course, we are in safe chunks now to do that. And yeah, we're back at the base and hopefully we didn't generate too many chunks. So now I got a homework assignment to do during the nighttime, and I'll get back with you guys, and we'll play around with the cacti when it becomes daytime. So see you then. Okay, it's becoming day, and this sheep here is being very loud. I think it's cold or something. And as we saw before, I was able to place cacti on grass. And unfortunately, since I placed this, I'm going to take a lot of damage. So I'm going to get some food because I'm going to be taking a lot of damage. Sorry, pig. Sorry, pig. Oh, you gave me a lot of pork chops. I'm gonna get some wheat, just in case. Alright, here we are. Plenty of food in my inventory. I should say healthy and all good for a while. So unfortunately, we do have to give up one of our cacti to put it in a relic hall. So that's gonna go right there. Bye-bye, cacti, but you don't serve a bad purpose, because you will be in here. And unfortunately, this relic hall is rather small for now. Actually looks like almost every Secret Friday update's in here. But, of course, more and more stuff will get added. We are still very early in alpha, so we still have plenty to go through. So yeah, let's play around with the cacti. So of course we can place it on grass, but can we also place it on cobble? What about, what is this called? Pressure plate. Yeah. Can you literally place it on anything? Can I just place it like right next to the chest right here? Oh, I guess right there. Yep. You virtually can place it anywhere. I don't want to ruin the snow, but can I place it on the side of snow? Oh, I broke the snow. Wait, why doesn't it hurt you? Does it hurt entities? Hang on. Can one of you try the jump on this? Sheep, can you? Or pig, can you? Pig, can you get on? Can one of you guys try getting on this? Oh, they do take damage from it. Okay. Ow. Ow. Pig. Sorry. Yummy. Okay, let's go to our experimentation room down here and see what else we could do with it. So can we do the weird buttons and something on? Like, can I place buttons on the cactus? Oh, that's very cursed. I took a ton of damage from it. That is not something you see every day. That is very interesting. Can I also place a lever on top just for the funny? Yeah, you can. How about red dust? You could do virtually anything. That's that's silly. Okay, let's take all that. I got one last idea. If you could basically place it on anything, can I make a very cursed thing? So let's just come over here. So can I place it on leaves? Oh, you can. Oh, that's really weird. So now I can make my own cactus tree. So I know cactus fruit is a thing, but I'm not sure that's what they meant by cactus fruit. So yeah, that's very that's very silly. Actually, you know what? We'll leave it like that for now. So it is a bit weird, and if I do need a cacti, I can always take them back. But for now, this is our little cacti pear tree for fun, I guess. So let's get a sign. Okay, that took way too long for me to do, and I'm sure why I'm hitching right now. But I built a little baseboard around the tree just to, you know, give it its little... Oh my gosh, I don't know why we're lagging so bad. Yeah, just to give it its little recognition, and it looks silly. So let's mark off this tree, why don't we? So we're going to do episode 58, cactus fruit tree, and growing, or I guess since, and it is 6-4. Whoa, alright. I'm not sure why the sign is over the done button, but yep, now we got our nice cactus fruit tree, and that should stay here for a little while. And I forgot to torch up the sides actually, so let's do, whoops. Oh, my axe is about to break, of course. Let's torch up the sides to keep it nice and bright. There we go. So hopefully it looks good from distance, not to make it look terrible. Or else I'm going to have to do some terraforming. No, it doesn't look terrible. I do like how it does stand out right in the middle. I actually do like that spacing on the side. That does look really nice. Yeah, it's very cool to have the cacti tree. So that's all fun and games. So yeah, I think that is everything in this version. So I'm going to check how much time we have left for this episode. Depending on how much we have, we will upgrade to the next version either right now or in the next episode. So I'm going to check that right now. So let me do that. So sadly and unfortunately, we are at about 20-ish or 26-ish minutes for this episode. If I'm doing it right, when I'm editing, I'll put the real time. So, unfortunately, we will upgrade to the next version in the next episode, which is okay because we'll be going through these versions a little bit more faster, and there's not too much in these upcoming updates, which means I'll probably be able to put out an episode even faster as well. It's becoming night, so the world's even telling me that off this video. But yeah, we did quite a bit this episode, not too much, so hopefully I didn't bore you guys, but I did have a lot of fun making that cactus tree over there. That is very silly, the cactus fruit. But anyways, thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next episode. We'll upgrade to the next version of Minecraft. Bye-bye, everyone!